Most people recognize Jay Leno's Garage for the cars he features, but he loves motorcycles just as much as cars. Over the years, he built an impressive and carefully chosen collection of cars and motorcycles, all stored in his famous garage in Burbank, California. Through YouTube, Jay shares this incredible collection with fans around the world. While his collection is large, it is not unlimited, so he often includes unique and exotic cars and motorcycles brought in by guests. Today, we'll take a look at 10 of the untouchable motorcycles in Jay Leno's garage. Number 10. 1974 Norton John Player Special. In 1974, Jay Leno purchased a Norton John Player Special motorcycle brand new, and it remained in his possession for over 50 years. At the time, the bike cost $3,000, which was considered a significant amount of money. This model was named after John Player Special, an English cigarette brand that sponsored the Norton Works team. It represented the top-tier offering in Norton's lineup. The motorcycle stood out with its unique design, featuring large fairings that pushed the boundaries of aerodynamic styling in the era, and twin headlights, which drew mixed opinions about their appearance. The engine was a classic British parallel twin configuration with a displacement of 828 cubic centimeters, producing 60 horsepower at 6,200 revolutions per minute. To improve rider comfort, the engine was mounted on rubber to reduce vibrations. Jay Leno's bike was manufactured before September of 1974, retaining the traditional Norton setup with the rear brake pedal on the left side, the gear shifter on the right, and a kickstarter. After September of 1974, all motorcycles sold in the U.S. had to comply with new regulations requiring a standardized configuration of the rear brake on the right side and the shifter on the left. Norton's innovative design and technical features reflected the cutting-edge engineering of the time, making it a standout model in motorcycle history and a cherished part of Jay Leno's collection. Number 9. 1975 Suzuki RE5. The 1975 Suzuki RE5 was a unique motorcycle built around a revolutionary rotary engine. This engine, known as the Wankel engine, originated after World War II and stood out for its futuristic design and impressive engineering. In the 1970s, the rotary engine gained attention because it promised advantages such as more power per unit of displacement and an exceptionally smooth, vibration-free ride. This smoothness set it apart from conventional piston engines of the time, which often produced more noticeable vibrations. Suzuki equipped the RE5 with a 497 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled single-rotor rotary engine capable of delivering acclaimed 62 horsepower, making it an engineering marvel for its era. Although the RE5 received positive reviews from motorcycle critics for its innovation and ride quality, it struggled to capture the attention of the conservative customer base. Riders who are used to more traditional motorcycles found the RE5's cutting-edge technology intimidating. It was viewed as too advanced for the average enthusiast, and many potential buyers were hesitant to invest in such a radical design. As a result, the RE5 did not sell well in showrooms, even with its groundbreaking features. Additionally, the rotary engine had inherent design flaws, such as a lower fuel efficiency and mechanical complexity, which discouraged widespread adoption among manufacturers and consumers. However, for those who appreciated its innovative spirit, the Suzuki RE5 remains a rare and special motorcycle that represented an ambitious leap forward in motorcycle engineering during the 1970s. Number 8. 1929 Scott Flying Squirrel. The 1929 Scott Flying Squirrel was one of the oldest and most fascinating motorcycles in Jay Leno's collection. This motorcycle had deep racing roots, as it was modeled after the one Alfred Angus Scott rode in the famous Isle of Man TT race. Although it was not originally built for street use, Jay Leno managed to make this nearly century-old motorcycle road legal in California. Its design and features reflected remarkable engineering for its time, setting it apart in motorcycle history. One standout feature of the Scott Flying Squirrel was its unique cooling system, which used a thermosiphon mechanism. This system moved coolant through the engine using heat alone, without relying on a water pump. This innovation was highly advanced for its era and demonstrated the ingenuity of early motorcycle designers. The Flying Squirrel was powered by a water-cooled two-stroke twin-cylinder engine that produced 28 horsepower. This engine allowed the motorcycle to reach speeds of up to 75 miles per hour, which was remarkable for its time and highlighted the enduring quality of its design. The Scott Motorcycle Company, founded by Alfred Angus Scott, gained fame for its forward-thinking designs. Alfred Scott pioneered many key features still used in modern motorcycles, including the Kickstarter and Monoshock suspension. The Flying Squirrel, introduced in 1926, became one of the company's most popular models and stayed in production until World War II. Its legacy included achieving third place in the 1929 Isle of Man TT race, which inspired a road-going TT replica model. Number 7. 1955 Vincent Black Prince. The 1955 Vincent Black Prince was a luxurious and elegant motorcycle designed as a refined version of the rugged Vincent Black Shadow. Created with comfort and style in mind, it was often referred to as a Bentley on two wheels. This motorcycle catered to riders seeking both high performance and sophistication. The Black Prince was equipped with a 998 cubic centimeter V-twin engine that produced 55 horsepower. This powerful engine enabled the bike to reach a top speed of 120 miles per hour, ranking it among the fastest motorcycles of its era. Its streamlined bodywork protected the rider from wind and rain, ensuring they could arrive at their destination in pristine condition. The extensive use of fiberglass for the bodywork was innovative for the time, offering both durability and exceptional weather protection. Features such as leg shields and a handlebar fairing, which were uncommon on motorcycles in the 1950s, added to its distinctive appearance and practicality. The motorcycle debuted at the 1954 Earl's Court Motorcycle Show, where it garnered significant attention. However, its unconventional design and high price limited its appeal, resulting in production of only about 200 units before Vincent ceased motorcycle manufacturing in December of 1955. The Black Prince showcased advanced engineering, including a 4-speed transmission, geared hydraulic front forks, and a cantilever monoshock rear suspension. These features provided a smooth ride and excellent handling. Additionally, its electrical system was upgraded to a more reliable Lucas coil ignition and distributor, replacing the earlier Miller system. Number 6. 1966 Munch Mammoth. The 1966 Munch Mammoth was an extraordinary motorcycle, celebrated for its powerful performance and innovative engineering. It featured a 996 cubic centimeter 4-cylinder engine sourced from NSU, originally designed for a car. This engine delivered an impressive 55 horsepower, enabling the Mammoth to reach a top speed of 115 miles per hour. At the time, this performance made it one of the fastest motorcycles available, showcasing a groundbreaking level of speed and power for its era. A notable aspect of the Munch Mammoth was its sturdy frame, which was specifically constructed to support the considerable weight and power of the car engine. This robust design was inspired by Norton featherbed principles, which were renowned for providing excellent handling. Friedel Munch, the bike's creator, demonstrated his vision to redefine motorcycle engineering with this custom-built frame. The frame's strength and stability allowed the bike to perform at high speeds while maintaining control and safety. Another standout feature was the Mammoth's massive 10-inch front drum brake, crafted from magnesium and originally developed for racing Nortons. This advanced braking system offered exceptional stopping power, crucial for a motorcycle of such high speed and substantial weight. Munch also used magnesium and other lightweight materials to manage the bike's overall weight, balancing its large engine with a practical design. The Mammoth was hand-built in Friedel Munch's workshop in Germany, with each unit customized for its loyal buyer. Marketed in the United States by Floyd Clymer, the motorcycle gained a loyal following and remains a prized collector's item today. Number 5. 1951 Classic Egli Vincent. The 1951 Classic Egli Vincent was an extraordinary motorcycle that honored the legendary Vincent Black Shadow while incorporating modern upgrades. Enhanced by Patrick Godet, the bike combined the timeless charm of the original with contemporary engineering, resulting in a distinctive cafe racer style. Its design captured the spirit of vintage motorcycling while offering performance that stood out on modern roads. A key feature of the Egli Vincent was its reinforced frame, originally designed by Fritz Egli. This frame was specifically built to handle the significant power and performance of the Vincent engine. Its design improved the bike's stability and handling, making it a pleasure to ride. Constructed with high-quality materials and meticulous engineering, the frame ensured durability and reliability even under demanding conditions. The engine was another highlight, delivering 100 horsepower, far more than the original Black Shadow. This powerful engine enabled the bike to achieve impressive speeds, making it one of the fastest motorcycles of its era. The addition of a 5-speed gearbox further enhanced performance, offering smooth and precise gear shifts for an engaging riding experience. Godet's upgrades also included modern suspension and braking systems, elevating the bike's comfort and safety. The suspension effectively absorbed shocks, ensuring a smooth ride, while the advanced braking system provided strong and reliable stopping power. The Cafe Racer styling added to the bike's appeal with its sleek, minimalist design that blended functionality with timeless aesthetics, making the 1951 classic Egli Vincent a true masterpiece of motorcycle history. Number 4. 1971 Velocette Thruxton. The 1971 Velocette Thruxton was a classic British motorcycle that marked the final chapter for Velocette. Renowned for its racing heritage, the Thruxton was produced in very limited numbers, with approximately 50 models made. This rarity made it a prized and highly sought-after collector's item. The bike was powered by a 499 cubic centimeter single-cylinder engine that delivered 41 horsepower, which allowed it to achieve remarkable performance for its time. It could reach speeds of up to 110 miles per hour and was celebrated for its exceptional durability. One of its greatest accomplishments was setting a record by maintaining an average speed of 100 miles per hour over a 24-hour period, demonstrating its outstanding engineering and reliability. The Thruxton incorporated significant improvements over its predecessor, the Velocette Venom, specifically tailored for racing. It featured a race specification cylinder head with larger valves and a down-draught inlet port, along with a large Opel carburetor. The carburetor size required a distinctive cutaway in the fuel tank's bottom to accommodate it, enhancing the bike's performance capabilities. Its Cafe Racer design, complete with clip-on handlebars, rear set foot pegs, and a humped leather racing seat, added to its iconic appeal. The minimalist design, lightweight frame, and excellent handling made it a favorite among racing enthusiasts and riders alike. The Thruxton also included practical features for road use, such as a 4-speed gearbox, adjustable shocks, and the signature Velocette fishtail exhaust, blending its racing focus with everyday usability. Number 3. 1930 Opel Moto Club. The 1930 Opel Moto Club was a rare and fascinating motorcycle, celebrated for its distinctive red tires and sleek design. This unique bike became a prized collector's item, with only about a dozen models remaining in existence. Opel, a company primarily known for its cars, briefly ventured into motorcycle production, and the Moto Club stood out as one of its most remarkable creations. It was powered by a single-cylinder engine capable of producing up to 22 horsepower. While this might not seem like much by modern standards, it was considered impressive in its time. The motorcycle could reach speeds of up to 65 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest models of its era. This combination of speed and elegant design attracted riders who wanted both performance and style. One of the most eye-catching features of the Moto Club was its red tires, which gave it a bold appearance. These tires symbolize the innovative spirit of early motorcycle engineering, blending practicality with aesthetics. The bike's streamlined design focused on both form and function, ensuring it looked and performed exceptionally well. During World War II, many of these motorcycles were hidden to prevent them from being requisitioned for the war effort. This history, combined with its design and performance, made the 1930 Opel Moto Club a true icon of its time. Number 2. 1930 Indian Chief. The 1930 Indian Chief motorcycle was famous for its unique American V-twin sound. Many people believed it had a more authentic and pleasant sound than the modern V-twin motorcycles from brands like Harley-Davidson and Indian motorcycles. Jay Leno owned this bike for more than 40 years. When he first got it, the motorcycle was in bad shape. It had been crashed, poorly taken care of, and used roughly. Even though it was in such a worn-out condition, Leno saw its potential. He restored the engine parts to make sure it ran smoothly, but he kept the bike's aged look to maintain its history and character. The 1930 Indian Chief had a true hardtail frame, a spring seat, and a manual gear lever, which gave it an old-school charm. The original engine was a 1,200 cubic centimeter air-cooled V-twin, which could produce between 40 and 45 horsepower. This amount of power was impressive for its time, and its low-end torque made it enjoyable to ride. The bike weighed less than 400 pounds, making it quite light and easy to handle, which helped with its agility and performance. The design of the Indian Chief was one of its standout features. Its frame and build showed the strong engineering of the era. The Chief was designed by Charles B. Franklin, who had also worked on the famous Scout model. Its design included a gearbox that was bolted to the engine casing and a primary drive-by gear train, which were advanced features at that time. Number 1. 1922 Megola Touring. The 1922 Megola Touring was a rare and interesting motorcycle from Germany, with only about 2,000 units ever made. What made this bike stand out was its unique 5-cylinder radial engine, which was mounted inside the front wheel. Unlike traditional engines, the Megola's engine rotated with the wheel, making it an impressive engineering achievement of its time. One of the most charming aspects of the Megola Touring was how it worked. Riders had to manually pump gas into the cylinders, adding a vintage touch to the riding experience. The engine was a 640 cubic centimeter unit that produced 14 horsepower, which was considered powerful for that period. The Megola could reach speeds of up to 53 miles per hour, making it suitable for long trips. The design of the Megola Touring focused on comfort and practicality. It featured a sprung rear wheel and a soft saddle, which helped make long rides more comfortable. The bike's low center of gravity, due to the engine's placement, improved handling and stability, making it not just a luxury item, but also a practical option for riders of the time. The Megola's innovative design extended beyond its engine. It came with a fuel gauge, tachometer, and ammeter, which were advanced features for the era. The bike also had 2 fuel tanks, a main tank hidden inside the bodywork, and a smaller tank above the engine, which had to be manually filled by pumping fuel from the main tank. Jay Leno's Garage is truly a treasure trove of legendary motorcycles, each with a story that's as untouchable as the bikes themselves. Which of these iconic machines impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible content.